Look at the hypocrisy of greedy capitalists here. Look, the copyright claim is gone, and I won, and they still haven't changed the video that it doesn't do that bouncing the sound.
Okay, now listen to the part about it all, which is about halfway through this.
So I won. I beat them at their own game because my arguments were so good that they would have known they're horrible human beings if they refused. So they made me win, except that winning didn't make me win the game. Winning by their own rotten rules, right? That takes away our humanity. So now what they might expect me to do is to reload this video and then play this game again. And then, they're persistent, right? They pay people to have these things done, by software and put very little effort into it. And so they think I'll give up. But maybe I won't give up, eh? Maybe I'll show the world with this YouTube video here, who is really more human, me or them. And one of the reasons I post all these videos, people might say, well, you're not even trying to make money, you're not getting a lot of views. And one of the things I said is, as a socio-cyberneticist, I know that there'll be a perfect time, place, person, and series of events for things. And I know that a lot of these videos, I haven't been in a rush to put, like, let's say, keywords or the right titles for people to find them more on specific searches. Some I'm waiting to change the titles and to add the keywords, I would say, on most of them. So I'm not in a rush. My point is not to, get a lot of views. My point is to say, I told you so for decades, and my point is that even with the right answers to how to solve the problems, the People-Primates, the Homo communia, just don't want to do it. So that means that, it's okay for me to be semi-retired. Still, I would love to have anybody challenge me to the titles that I give myself, such as the Doctor of Eugenics. Now, I'll be starting a series soon, about 10 videos, that tells people why I consider myself to be the Doctor of Eugenics, and that I will accept any public debate challenge for that. Now, in the future, when anybody sends me a response that says, Martin, when you say that term, or you can do this, when some of us did this work to get these titles, which is really to, allow themselves to be domesticated, to not be any more better at what they do than I am, in the same field, in the same theme, in the same specialty, and that for me, I'd like to prove to see who's right or wrong, and they don't, then yeah, it's quite insulting. So they will then receive a link to this video with an official challenge to a public debate to say, this is me, this is you, I can prove I'm me anytime, now let's prove if you're really you. And of course, these videos over time are writing my history, and it'll be sad in the sense that, I was right, this was really me. But the really sad part, people, is, the 99.6% of you, which is pretty much everybody listening to this right now, are really you, and that's very sad. You are exactly who I said you were, and you are acting exactly as I predict you would, and you can't deviate. And you can't even ask the Doctor of Eugenics for help with this. You'll just keep destroying the generations, the planet, the ecosystem, and the social structures that your kids and grandkids will be forced to live in. That's pretty cruel. So yeah, I think I have a bit more humanity than you do.